Hello! This is Palico Patch, and welcome to another episode of Sunless Sea, Zubmariner. That's with a Z. Zub. Z. Z. Great intro, great intro. Welcome back anyway. Today we are heading east. We're going east, like the opposite way to that famous Pet Shop Boys song. And well, it's all a bit of an unknown way for me. I generally, in my test playthrough, kept to the coast because it's scary being out in the middle of nowhere and terror rises quickly. But as it would appear, we have quite a bit of fuel and okay supplies. We really need to get out there and start discovering new things and getting more monies. Generally, because we're struggling. I'm not completely convinced by the supplies. I'm hoping we're going to run into some Z-bats or something we can eat out there, like the swarms of bats we've come across before, just to keep us going. And then when it gets really bad, as long as we don't start eating each other, we'll stay out there as long as we can before having to head home and doing all the whole London bit, which is usually pretty interesting. Something generally interesting happens when we go back. If it's not taking dodge deals off random strangers at the docks, it's finding out well, at the time she was only I wouldn't even call her a girlfriend, she's more of a one night stand, but she popped her clogs, which again, not good. It's not ideal really, is it? No one likes anyone dying, well, unless you really don't like them. But I digress. That's a slippery slope to go down. We will not go any further down that slope. Fingers on the top still, just holding onto the ledge. So yeah, we don't like making enemies here. So yes, we are going to crack on. I think is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Let's do it quickly. Right, so eastwards. I don't know how far east we need to go. In fact, it might be a good time to have a quick look at our journal. What was the name of that place we need to find for the Admiral? Mount Palmerston, somewhere northeast of London. Okay, so that's what we're heading for. Now let's have a quick gander. This is London, this is northeast, so us heading this way means that hopefully we should, I would have thought it'd be in this sort of area here. We could always go back and check out on the old guinea pigs, see how they're doing. It's not been that long, so I don't think they'll have anything quite new to say. I'm hoping the rats haven't overridden them. I didn't quite like the rats. Now I do have a soft spot for guinea pigs anyway, but yeah, rats, not a big fan. Not a big fan. And they did seem to have the more just story. They were worshipping the star which was already there, and the rats went and stole it. That's just not cricket. We don't adhere that sort of dastardly deeds here. No, we don't like it. Don't like it. What do we have here? Is it just a small island? Right, okay, just a small island. So let's send out the good old Z-Bat. Hopefully he'll track something down for us. Oh, that's interesting. There are no islands within the Z-Bat's range. Creeping tendrils of fungus, Z-weed, and unnameable flora. What we got going on now? The glassy chop of dark water, the iron clatter of feet at the hatchway. Is this like an island? Oh, a labyrinth. Discovered labyrinth of eels. Can we land anywhere here? No. And ironically, there's no sort of serpents or anything around. Yeah, that's fine. You can pull into dock and try and help a woman in need, and that turns out to be a big-ass serpent. But when you're actually going around the labyrinth of eels, not a sausage. Not a sausage. Okay, well, that's that discovered. How far out are we now? So we've travelled quite far, actually. I'm not sure what sort of scale this map's on, but it does always... Oh, what the hell are you? The bound shark. It's not that powerful, but no, but in the what the hell was that? Terror increased by 2 and suffered 4 damage. Did he scream at us? The Dubois maelstrom. A tiny breeze stirs your hair and dies. I don't like the fact he's still following us. I'm afraid to turn my light off. Right, so we're back at Demeaux Island. Right, I think we've lost him. I hope we've lost him. It sort of put me off where I wanted to go, really. I wanted to carry on going sort of north. Let's just turn the light off for a second. We're okay. We're okay. Oh. Oh, that's just a lighthouse, surely. Yes, yes. We're fine. We're fine. I can't afford to take on anybody at the moment. My hull is wrecked. Mood is light. Discovered Pure Wall Point as well. And fed the crew. We're running very low on supplies. This isn't good. Ah, that's a port. What are you? What's this? What's this? It is Demeaux Island. Iron and Misery Cove Funging Station. Well, that sounds like a jolly place. That sounds like a really jolly place. Let's go check it out. We might be able to get something here. Could do supplies. Right, so Demeaux Island. Let's have a gander. I&M has a funga operation here. Felling giant Boligus shrooms for building materials, harvesting Kirali for its medicinal properties. It's a desperate little outpost of something like civilization. Up puffs the affable Factor. Oh, hello, Captain. Thank God for visitors. We'd go quite mad here otherwise. Quite mad. How can we be of assistance? Right, so we can have tea with the Factor. What's that entail? Unlocked when learning about the bandage poisoneux. Is that right? It's not poison though, is it? No. And something awaits you, which we've got. We can explore. We can accept a volunteer, but we're full on that. Compile a port report, which we're going to do anyway. We'll do that afterwards. Gather supplies. What does that mean? Terror of no more than 50. Well, we're good on that. Some of the island's fungus is good to eat. Some is poisonous, hallucinogenic, or mischievous. Good luck. And what is it? 60%. I would argue that's in our favour. Not by much. I grant that, but it's in our favour. Let's do it for England. Some of the island's fungus is good to eat. Yeah, with that. You are fortunate. You've gained 1 supplies. Awesome. And I've gained 2 terror. Can I do that again? I can do that again. Should we push our luck? You were fortunate. Huzzah! Okay. Best. Yeah. Third time's a charm. Here we go. Third time's a charm. Ha ha! 6. Do I do it again? Let's try again. Let's do it until something goes wrong. Hooray! I should go and put some money on the lottery. That's what I should do right now. Oh my life. The gods are obviously feeling a little bit ashamed for killing off my girlfriend. Let's try again. Wow. Wow, this is like the best luck ever. Ah, there we go. Right, okay. The spores lie thick on your face. They coat your tongues. One crewman begins to whimper. Oh, Christ, he says. They've reached my heart. I think I'll be harvest yet. Harvest yet. You have to drag him back to the ship before he's calm again. Well, that could have been a lot worse. 5 tails not too bad. And we've got a lot of supplies now. We're good. We're good to go. What should we do? Tea with the Factor? I'm in a good mood now. Let's do that. The poor fellow needs the company, and he can spare an hour away from his schedule. You sit on the veranda of the Factor's house, looking out over the fungal jungle, an expanse of green and sour gold. The air is thick with hovering spores. The scones are stale. Even the tea has a hint of mildew. But the Factor is good company. He shares odd stories about the ice and roses of Irem, the monstrosities of the Sea of Lillies, and a little restaurant in Venderblight where he enjoyed the most extraordinary seafood. Venderblight! I know! I'd never met a tomb colonist who could cook, but you must visit the place. Do you know it? He also has a load of Bolagus frond carted aboard your ship. He waves away your thanks. I've eaten so much of the stuff I fear that I may be transformed entirely into fungus. He leans confidentially towards you. It happens, you know, but one does have to eat rather a lot of it first. Okay, so we've lost some terror, which is good. We've gained some fragments. We've got another supplies. Swimming in food. You've been told of an exceptionally fine restaurant in Venderblight. Cool. I don't suppose there's any shops here, is there? Oh, there is. There is. Not really worth getting rid of. We're okay for fuel for the time being, so that's fine. I'm good to go. I'm happy. I think. I don't think there's anything else we can do. Oh, the port report. Yes. Need to do the port report. There we go. Of course, INM's activities don't seem that interesting. Nevertheless, record what you can. Because it means monies. And we're done with supplies. Awesome, but at least we know we can come back here if we start to struggle on the way back. If we don't blow our ship up, which is probably more than likely. Even so, onwards and upwards. So where are we going to head off to now? We really, again, we want to head northeast. So I guess we follow the archipelago at the top around and hopefully it will lead on to something larger. He says. I think we'll turn the light off for the time being. Conserve that fuel for a bit. Again, we can always come back here and trade it for all supplies for fuel. It is 4 supplies per 1 fuel though, which doesn't help us a lot as far as getting home's concerned. But never mind, never mind. So yes, guinea pigs. I forgot about a story about a guinea pig, which might be a good time to tell now, seeing as we're going to be going into the unknown. Not sure where the next port's going to be. I had a guinea pig as a kid, which is why I'm quite fond of them. And it was a advert in the paper, and it was an advert saying two guinea pigs for sale. So I was like, oh, okay, 2 guinea pigs. So we went to check them out. It was just around the corner from where I lived, and it was a choice between a black one and a slightly brown one. And I was told that the reason they were selling them was because they kept fighting. Now I say fighting with inverted commas, fighting. Or at least that's what I was told as a young child. So I chose the black one, and I named him, because I was told it was a him, Sunny. Sunny. Well, don't ask me why, it just seemed like the appropriate name at the time. And it was a screamer, and you know, guinea pigs scream anyway, so it's probably no less of a screamer than a standard guinea pig, but for me it felt like it was a bit of a screamer. And we had this guinea pig for a few months, and I was going to school one day, and every time I went to school we always walked out the back door, and the guinea pig hutch was right there, and every morning I used to peer on in and say good morning to Sunny before going on to my daily routine at school. And one day I could have swore I saw 2 guinea pigs in there. So I was like, oh, something a bit fishy is going on here, not quite sure what. Where are we going? So I peered on in, and yes, it would appear that Sunny, my male guinea pig, was actually a female and actually gave birth to 3 guinea pigs, and they were all super duper okay, nothing wrong with any of them, which again I hear can be a rarity. Lick a monkey crag! It can be a rarity when it comes to guinea pigs being born. They do have a habit of killing each other if left for too long. But thankfully, all's well that ends well. And it turns out, we have that scary shark again. We shall turn around, go up a little. And yeah, it turns out that she had a female and 2 males. So because they breed like rabbits, which is ironic, being guinea pigs, we had to get rid of the males. But I kept hold of the ginger female, which we named Marmalade. Yes. And they lived for till a ripe old age. In fact, what the bloody hell was that? It looks like bukkake. That's never good. Bukkake all over my screen. Right. So yeah, so we had these 2 guinea pigs, and then my sister decided that she wanted a rabbit, and it was this awful monster of a thing. It was one of these massive floppy-eared rabbits, and it kept buggering my guinea pigs, which wasn't very good really for the guinea pigs, and it actually ended up killing Marmalade by rupturing its insides, which is never good. But she, in all fairness, she did die at a ripe old age of 10, and Sunny went on to live till 12, which again I hear is, oh, that's a massive bat. Or was that a butterfly? The ragged crow, which I believe is not bad for any guinea pig. You know, getting to 10 is a good age. So yeah, there you go. That's my guinea pig story for you. Buggered to death by a rabbit. Not good, not good. But there you go. There you go. Shit goes on, I suppose. You know, in the animal world. Like they've just started. I don't know where the hell I'm going. We're just looping around here, aren't we? There's definitely nothing northeast. I suppose if I come down south now to Lickamonkey Crag, I'm just really trying to avoid that shark. That was a big ass shark, and I don't think I want to go against this moth. I definitely don't want to go against this moth. So we'll go on down. I've completely lost my train of thought now. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, moral story is don't get buggered by rabbits. So anyway, the ragged crab. What the hell are we in? Does it say here? Snow sweeps down from the north. The ship's engines labour against it. Oh, okay. So we're in a snowstorm. Again, quite ironic. Today is the first real sort of cold spell in the UK. It was -3 this morning when I went to work, which might not be a lot for you Eastern Europeans or even you Americans who are up in the northern states. But to us Brits, we don't like it. Anything below freezing is not good generally. And I'm talking... Oh, I've just gone past... Have I just gone past a dock? Can I get into a dock without angering that moth? I didn't even see one, to be honest with you. It says it's here. I dare not put my light on. Well, it's saying it's right here, but I can't see anything. No, there's definitely no port here. It must be underwater. I hear that's a thing as well. So yeah, let's head down to Lickermonkey Crag, and then we're probably going to have to go back to Demeaux Island after all this. Just a bit of a bugger. Okay, never mind. As long as we're in the light, that's good. So yeah, it's been very cold. I had to de-ice my car this morning, which is ridiculous. It adds on 5 minutes to my journey, you know, which isn't good. I've got travelling to work down to a fine art. I get there 2 minutes before it all kicks off, which is generally good because it means I don't get pulled into anything too early, and obviously I'm not late, which is a good thing too, generally. A little bit further, yep. What's that? There we go, we got it. So, okay, I think we better go back to Demeaux Island. Or do we head back? We're not doing very good at finding this place. Because generally that would be east, wouldn't it? So northeast is up here. Unless it's like east-northeast, which is sort of around here. But it's definitely not... Well, within the near vicinity, put it that way. That's going to annoy me as well. Yeah, we better go back to Demeaux Island. Okay, never mind. We'll wing it with the whole finding supplies. We'll trade the supplies for fuel, and then we'll try and go a little bit further out. I think that's the best thing we can do. A false stare. No. A false star flares in the cavern roof directly above you. Flares and fades. Pure wall point. Awesome. Ha ha. Yeah, not too far off now. So yeah, really cold. I've had to put the heating on today, which is weird, being in the new place. Have to learn the whole new, you know, how shit goes on. What the hell's that? I'm guessing that's a submarine. We'll avoid that. Here the wilder air. Oh lordy, no, it's a big angler crab. Get away, get away. Here the wilder air mingle with the airs of the near reaches. Demeaux's gate, named for the navigator lost above. How did his bones come below? No idea. Is that like a rhetorical question? Because I don't know. Who are you? Who are you? Pirate steam penis. If I was in a better shape, I'd probably take it on, but I'm not. So we won't. We won't. Right, so back here. What can we do now? Oh, we can have tea with the factor again. Or no, oh, should we explore Demeaux Island instead? That might be interesting. Let's do that. Close, crowded thickets of Bolagus and Skirley. The Iron and Misery Company fell them daily, but they grow back almost as fast. The interior of the island is dark and wild. This was an empty clifftop above the bleak waves. Now it blazes with colour. Striped tents, coloured flames, the music of a pianola and kettle drum. Mustachioed women and languorous men play chess, carve bones, eat cats and polish their terrifying brass weapons. These are Iron Republic privateers, pirates whose practices contravene the very laws of nature. Okay, so we can attack. They are numerous, but lost to wine and music. You will have the element of surprise, but it's very hard to know exactly what those weapons will do. 50%. Or we can keep close and eavesdrop. The Republic is privy to the gossip of hell. Creep close and you may learn impossible secrets. Tough challenge. Well, if we're playing sort of law of averages here, then it's probably better to try and just attack them and kill them. Do we do that? Do we do that? Let's do that. Your first volley does satisfyingly grievous damage, but a half dozen privateers snatch up weapons. One is a sort of Gatling gun. Oh dear. One appears to fire bubbles composed of rainbow meat. Okay. The third makes it rain in your heart. Okay. The fourth weapon explodes in a shower of fat purple sparks that chirp like canaries and chew their way through everything in the encampment. Privateers, tents, loot. The battle is over before it's begun, but by the time it's safe to approach, the sparks have devoured many of the privateers' treasures. Oh, we got some. We've got some monies. That's good. And we've got some terrors. Great. That's good because that means. That's because my terror's too high now. Wow, my terror's like mega high. Okay, so right, let's buy fuel. We can buy free fuel, and let's go home. How many? Does it even tell me? What's the word I'm looking for? Port reports. That's it. So we've got one port report there. Got some Z stories. We got 3 port reports. That's not a lot. That's not a lot. We might be able to get a bit of money. We'll get some fuel handing in the port reports as well. We're gonna have to head back anyway. We can also come past Demeaux Island on the way back out and try for supplies once our terror's down. So let's head back. As much as it pains me to say, let's head back. We will go a little bit further south though, and we may come across something. Who knows? Who knows? And then from roused at midnight as the first watch ends, shouts "Forward, rouse you!" Your boatswain's face is grim as you emerge from your cabin. Even we lost one. Weighted himself with pans and gave himself to the deeps. Took cook's best kettle too. Morale is worsening, Captain. Okay, so we can distribute an extra rum ration. Zayla's already grateful for grog. We can place a guard on the cookware because our utensils are more important than our sailors. Sometimes it's best just to be seen doing something practical. Oh, excuse me. Or we can address the crew. Remind that all shall be well and all manner of things shall be well, if only they have courage. No. Let's use up one supply. So we're heading back to London now, so we can afford to do that. Sailors are really ungrateful. It hasn't helped with discipline, but the mood aboard is precipitously better. So I've lost 5 terror. I've lost a supply. We've lost a crew. That's fine. There's plenty of crew around, he says. The Phosgene Bleaks. It's looking very Phosgene-y. Very Phosgene-y. Let's send the bat out. Come on, bat. You're rubbish so far. Waves slap the side of the ship. Far below, something moves. There are no islands within the Z-bat's range. Of course not. What? Why? No? Okay. So, I would say another few seconds travelling down south, and then we'll cut into the west. Yeah. No, it's just a light. That's just a light, and this is just a tiny island. The world is webbed with invisible lines. You've crossed one. Tighten them and it would split like a fruit. Oh, a light ship. Some sort of beetle has invaded your morsel of ship's biscuit. It waggles its antennae impertinently. You impertinent bastard! Alright, let's have a look at this light ship. Do you have anything to offer, sir? Anything at all? Light ship. Speak to the crew, they long for news of home. We can do that. Purchase fuel. 20 echo. Wowzer. Okay. In the bleaching glare of the lens, among the smells of oil and metal, you sip tea and chat. Nazid's terror recedes. So I've lost a recent news, that's fine. You've lost 5 terror, which is helpful. And we've gained a Z story. Cool. Have we got anything else? No. Any ships I want to sell? No. Better crack on then, I guess. Where are we now? Are we about parallel with London? I'd say so. We'll just head east and hope for the best. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm fine. You carry on. You carry on. You get to live. Please don't strike at me. You're so much quicker. No. If you come for me, I will go for you. And you will come off worse. No. Stop it. No. No. Stop it. Go away. Look, I'm going to lose you. Line the sight. Line the sight. I haven't got the fuel to be doing this. That's it. What? You cheated! You cheat. Oh. Right. Okay, you're done. You're done. I can't afford to do this. Oh, lordy. This isn't going to go well. 4. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Here we go. Get him, get him, get him. Be a critical shot. Oh, my life. 4 hull, and then I've got someone else coming for me? No. Not today, sir. Not today. The gillyfleur. Is it a young jellyfish? A lesser subspecies? Do the dreams of jellyfish become real? In any case, now it's a sad slick of goo dissolving into the sea. Alright, so we're not worried about food, so let's watch it disperse. Why not? From above, the jellyfleur's captors look a little like a woman's face. She dissolves like smeared paint. And we've got a Z story out of it. That's it. So anything else and we're dead. I can't even bash into an island at this point. It would not be pretty. How far away are we? We are so far away. Oh dear. A baked breeze rises. The improbable scent of stone out of some distant desert. You are close to the salt lions. And we've discovered Wilbert's Abyss. Cool. Ooh. What be this? What be this? That's a big ass something over. Oh, there's a port. Oh, let's call on in. Let's call on in. They might be able to fix me up. That'd be cool. Oh, 2 of them. Okie dokie. Well, let's go and have a gander. Nothing worse can happen, surely. Zeal Port. Right, welcome, delicious friend. Oh, that's the submarine. It's like, they're going to eat me. The salt lines, 2 basalt beasts, cathedral-sized. 2 basalt beasts, cathedral-sized. They frown eternally at each other across the black waves. The north one carries an encampment. Creeping human figures eat away at its features like rot. Picking. There's a supply dock below. Ooh. So we can visit the Unmakers. We can carry Thinkstone to London. But we don't have any melees. We can compile a port report. Well, we'll do that now anyway. Record the activities of the Unmakers, such as they are. Rite of Stone and Silence. That's one more for us, which is good. Muscular pick wielders rest on camp stools, watching you approach, passing hip flasks around. An unctuous? Yeah. Overseer beckons you to sit. We get funding from the bazaar, it's true, but Station 4? I wouldn't call it Station 4. It's a little grandiose. Grandiose. Yeah, before I was EOS. The stones are stuffed with secrets, but most of them are used as garden statuary or occult ballast. Most of them, some go down to the places under the bazaar. More tea cakes, so we've lost terror and we've gained fragments. That was boring. And that's it, isn't it? That was really boring. No shops, no shipyards. Well, fat lot of good you were. Let's carry on. Still, we got another port report out of it, which I suppose isn't too shabby. We've got another light coming up. We can turn that off. We can't be far away now, surely. No. I know where we are. As long as we don't run into anything at all between here and there, like a big ass crab, we'll be fine. You don't see me. We'll just stay out the light. Stay out of the light. Oh. Ah, yes, we have the light ship. We might be able to get another Z story from this, which would be pretty cool. For free, since we're so close to home. Could come in useful. Desperate measures. Why? Because we're low on fuel? Poppycock! Poppycock. Alright, so. Yeah, not worried about desperate measures. So, light ship. No. No. Okay, we'll carry on home. How far are we? Not too far. Forward. Now it says there's a swirl. I can't see a swirl. Oh, I thought that was a group of bats then. I was about to say that's it. It's all over. Deed. But not. No, we're good. Home waters. Sailors dawdle at the rail, watching for the lights of London. And we made it back. Barely. 4 hull. That's pushing it a little bit too far for my liking. But we've got a little bit of fuel, tiny bit of fuel left, and supplies, which is good, really, I suppose. I like Demeaux Island. We can definitely make that a place to stop for supplies. That be for sure. But yeah, we made it back. All good in the hood. I think I'm going to leave it there. That's about half an hour. So we shall make our way through the whole shebang-a-bang of London in the next episode, and hopefully get back out there. I don't honestly know where we're going to go next. I was hoping to run into that place for the Admiralty, but that would not appear to be the case. It must be far, far away. But we'll see. I'm sure we'll come across something at some point or another. So thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.